Hello, everyone, again to the Small Brain Podcast, baby, Zoom edition. I'm your host, Joseph Murphy, as always, joined, as ever, by my other host.
Hello guys, it's Jake. Don't know how to press a record button. What's happening? Brand new whip. It's what's
There
popping.
you go.
You know what I mean?
Hey, what's popping? If you guys know anything about Zoom calls, you always have to press record on them to record them. So we just let out some absolute gold. That was probably one of our best sets, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is. But Jay, I didn't quite. It's a good thing you said that because I wasn't really listening. What have you been up to since last time we had a, we had a pod?
Well, recently, mate, I can't lie. Give me 1 second. Well, recently I pressed pause. So it's all good. Recently I pressed. Recently I pressed pause. I did recently. But
You're not on.
oh, what have I been up to? Well, recently I've been just loving life. I've been playing Pandas Passing. Pass the Pandas, that's the one. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, Joe, but it's actually a board
I
game.
actually have.
Pandas.
Is
So
it?
yeah, it's quite good. I'll recommend it to you. And I think you know what the score was, but it was 27-22 for all the viewers out there. So I lost.
Is this an actual game?
Yeah,
I thought it was just like pass the parcel, but with a teddy bear,
nah,
and
real.
then somehow you managed to lose.
Well, that's a part of you lose. You didn't get it. Um,
Didn't,
no,
didn't grab it.
I didn't. But no, it's a good game. I'd definitely recommend it. I've been on a walk with you since we last recorded. Um, Pretty darn good. I'm starting to decorate soon, which will be good. Been doing lots of film stuff. Filmlife.uk, check it out. Filmlife18 on the gram, check that out as well. Um, but yeah,
What
that's
made
about.
you pick that?
What about you?
Okay, ignore that question. That's good too. I said, what made you pick that name?
Well, I like film photography. Film photography has slowly become my life over lockdown, and I'm 18 years old. So,
Hey, hey, that's pretty great. Are you gonna change that every year, or
nah.
nah? I like it. Keep 'em guessing. That's what I always say. But me, I mean, I've been good. I've been having walks with the missus. I've been having walks with the Edith. I've been having walks with Jake. You know what I mean? Like, it's been good. All socially distanced, mind you. Come on, guys, we got a lockdown on. But there's nothing against the rules. Having a little walk around, you got to get your exercise in because everyone who's watching, we love us. We love morals. We love telling you what to do. And come on, if you need to get outside, please, because for your health. Come on now. But yeah, got that going on. Had a few sales on the eBay. Fourth quarter, I had a funny bit in the first recording of this where I explained what the quarters were in the selling world. But hey, Jake's heard that now, so it's not as funny. But we got that going on. Um, we yeah, got that. That's good. Pretty badass. Got good stuff going on. The auctions, tell you what, something interesting I talked about. Auctions. This is where I get a lot of my stock from. They've actually opened somehow again. One of them has at least. I don't really know how they've come out, but it's pretty sick. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got going on. Oh
No,
yeah.
that's all you've been doing, mate. That's all you've been doing. But you know, what? We're not just an audio-based podcast.
He's remembered again.
2 times in a row. This is a miracle, Christmas miracle, but fuck hot chocolates. But now, so we're on lots of different audio-based platforms, including Anchor, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Play that doesn't exist anymore, Breaker. Put them up, opposition. But nah, Breaker, send us some shorts if you want. Give us a kiss, maybe. I don't know what's going on there, but just do it anyway. We're both taken men, but we'd give for a kiss from Breaker. You know what I mean?
Hey, for Breaker, I'll do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love you, Breaker, 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 Breaker. I've noticed the audio analytics, Breaker. You're up there. You know what I'm saying? You're up there. You're really up there. And because it's audio, they don't see the visual. That's why I did that. They would never know. But if you did want to see all of our little visuals and everything that we've got going on, because we're not just an audio-based podcast, as Jake says, we're also a visual-based podcast that you can find on youtube.com/smallbrainpodcast.com or .co.uk. I don't really know the difference. We've not just got blogs. Fuck. We've not just got podcasts. We've also got the surprising vlog or a food video every now and then. And also, what were you going to say?
And the other thing that you've got going on.
Yeah, we got another project going on. It's almost wrapped up filming. We're in the editing process at the moment, and it's more difficult than I thought it was going to be, but it's class. A little thing called The Experience that, you see this one, you get the idea of it. It's a bit of a laugh, a bit of a fun time, easy going stuff to watch during lockdown. But if you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to give us a big old one of them. It's a thumbs up. Come on now. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's, we're almost at 50. We're getting there.
We are. We're almost there. I appreciate the support recently because we're almost there. So that's always a win. Always a win.
Win. But that reminds me, Jake. What is, because hey, I haven't heard it yet. But what is your topic today?
We'll talk about winning and talking about games. My topic is board games or video games. Now, I'm one to play Monopoly. I'm also one to play Mario. So which one do you think are more integral? Take back that word. Are more good?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I do think about this a lot, to be honest. It keeps me up every night. But it's a good question because board games are the, they're the epicenter of the American dream. Like, everyone knows about board games. Like, you can't walk into a supermarket without seeing perhaps a newly boxed Monopoly or perhaps a Simpsons Scrabble. You know what I mean? Like, you see all these things everywhere. And I like board games, but I love Call of Duty. I love murdering people in a video game. But I also like playing Monopoly, in which you solve a murder. So I think you get two sides of the coins there.
I think you've got the wrong game.
I think you're wrong. I think a board game, right? Hear me out. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, right? I've never played it in my life, but it looks alright. Looks fun. I don't know if you'd call it a board game, but I like the sounds of it. But with board games, you have to use your brain more, your smaller brain. But because you guys won't see that because you didn't actually speak. Jake went like that, and then I also went back there about it. On video games, you sort of just switch your brain off and like just sort of play it. You know what I mean? But what's your stance on it?
Well, I think first of all, I want to say I think you don't. I'm glad you've said that. You maybe prefer a video game because you did previously say Monopoly is where you find out who's been murdered.
Oh yeah, no, wait, that's wrong. That's Cluedo, isn't it?
A classic game. Mayfair, I'll buy it. Just sack him off, get him knifed. But no, I personally think I'm a big board game advocate. I love it. I love a bit of Scrabble, bit of Monopoly, bit of Cluedo, even Battleship.
I like Battleship.
I'm a fan of them all, every single one. And I'm a big fan of some video games. Although I tried yesterday because I went home because I'm in my support bubble at the moment with my girlfriend's house. But I'm in a Zorb. But and I went home to try and play some Xbox while my girlfriend was at college, and I couldn't do it. I sat there with the Xbox controller in my hand, played for 5 minutes, and got bored straight away.
Oh damn!
I can't. I think it's because I wasn't connecting with the boys or with the squad, but I was there like, this is just shit. Playing by yourself is utter shit. Unless you're playing Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch, which I can't lie, is banging. That's the only one I've been playing non-stop. Your boy's a next level Pokemon trainer. Hit me up. But,
You've got the cat.
Got to catch them all. Not kill Pokemon. But no, yeah, I definitely do think board games are more. I don't know. I prefer them in many a way. Like a good old game of Scrabble, sitting down with a packet of After Eights. You can't go wrong.
I love after eights, and you can't eat after eights if you play on Xbox because the controller would get all chocolatey, and you don't want that.
You don't want that. You can get the tiles chocolatey, just not the controller. What's going on?
Yeah, I think personally, video games, I like them a lot. I used to be really into them. I used to have a big wall full of them, but I sort of, I don't know, sort of. I think playing them on your own's a bit boring. Definitely, can't lie. I think you have to have other people there to do it. But like, even if you're just playing like a single player boy game, then if you got other people around, you're like, ah, look at this. It's got no legs, like, that sort of thing. Like, you'd all laugh and that sort of stuff. Not to laugh at people that have no legs. It's just mean like, example per se. But like that sort of thing. Whereas a board game, you can't play it on your own, or you would be sad. Like you'd have to have people around to play it. And I think it really brings people together. Like when you finally find out who killed, Mr. Mustard on like Trafalgar Square. You know what I mean? Like all these things. I never played Monopoly proper until I was like 16,
Well, mate, that's mental.
and I won.
Well, mate, that's incredible. That you've never played. You play once, you win. Big man mentality. I respect that. But no, I'm a big Monopoly kind of guy. We've been playing Monopoly in my household since I was a young boy, and
Yeah,
playing Scrabble as well. I'm a Scrabble champion, but yeah, that's all I can say. I use the dictionary religiously, but I'm a Scrabble champion. So
yeah, obviously.
obviously, yeah, I mean,
What,
who would?
what are your opinions on bananagrams?
Never played it. Although I do remember.
Oh, you have technically played it. You were very drunk at the time.
See, this is what I was going to mention because a friend of the podcast, Ethan, whenever I see him, he always asks about you, and then he always
Oh,
asks about Lydia. And the first thing he says was, "All I remember about her is that she asked to play Bananagrams about 20 times when we were all very drunk."
it's true. She loves bananagrams. Like,
You know,
can't lie.
I can't remember what the game was. I was very intoxicated at the time, but
It's like everyone has like 10 Scrabble pieces, and then it's whoever can make the most words out of them first wins. I think. I don't remember. I was also drunk at the time, so I don't really remember.
it
But
was,
I know it was good.
it was very good. It was very good.
And also, like, you don't need a electrical connection to play a board game.
Save the environment and that, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. And I think there's also fun of like finding the pieces. Like, look at this. This looks like an ordinary glass, but actually inside it's got pieces to the board game operation. You know what I mean? Like they get anywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty crazy stuff.
I like that actually. I respect the fact that you have that glass. I think that's
Oh
very.
yeah, I sell board games for a living, so like I know a guy.
What's your favourite board game then ever?
My favourite board game ever. Tell you what, off the cuff this one. I like Guess Who?
Oh yeah, that's
I
good.
like the act of like going like that. That's quite satisfying. I like that. Or would you count Jenga?
Yeah, because you have to
I
play it
don't
on
like Jenga.
something, don't you?
Huh?
You have to play it on something that could be a board. So
Yeah, it's true. True, yeah. What about you? What is your favourite?
it's either Scrabble or Cluedo in my opinion.
Cluedo's quite good. Cluedo is quite good.
It's long, but it's good. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Scrap that.
mm.
Uno.
I've never played Uno.
We're playing Uno on Zoom. One of these days we'll play Uno on. I don't know how we're gonna do it, transportation, but like
Oh yeah, aren't you meant to give cards back? So we just throw them into it. Good work.
I respect that. No, we've got to play Uno, mate. It's class. I love it so much.
It looks fun. It looks fun. You switch cards. You go reverse Uno, baby, and then like you're the Uno. I don't know how it works, but it sounds good. I like
Very,
the sound of that. I like Mafia. That's a good game.
that's a very good game. Mafia's class.
Mm.
It's
It's
like a
like Among Us. Oh nah, that was pretty cool.
and Among
We
Us.
should play Among Us.
Oh
Oh
man,
fuck! Stop talking. Well, you speak. I'll
Among Us
drink.
is. I was literally about to say Among Us is a very good game. We should play it for the streams, but
I think that would be cool. I don't think that'd be that difficult to do either.
Nah, mate. I think I'll be.
Huh.
Yeah.
I call myself small brain on there anyway, so it's like I'm pretty ready to go.
What, Among Us?
Yeah,
Do you, yeah. Do you play on your phone, don't you?
yeah.
See, that's where it could go wrong because I'll probably play on the old lappy top. Unless you could
I can
get,
still play with you.
can you?
Yeah, I think it's like cross promotional.
From
Pretty sure anyway. Yeah,
is it?
I think like all you'd need to do is like open up a lobby and then just be like, "Hey up," and hop on and be like, "Hey, there he is, big
Yeah,
man."
fair play.
Be fun that.
I'll have to do
But
that.
yeah, I like I like the board games that make. There's a small child trying to break into my fence. I like the board games that make you think. You know what I mean? Like, Scrabble makes you think. Um, Ludo makes you think. Jenga don't really. It kind of does, I guess, 'cause you don't want to knock it over, but like you don't want to knock any building over. Like, come on, you're not tricking anyone.
Come on.
Oh, there's another one that I really like as well, but I can't remember what it's called. That one's pretty good. I've never played Trivial. I don't know. Thinking about it now, I ain't really played that many because I have never played Trivial Pursuit. You ever played that?
Yeah, I've played that. That's a little like triangles, isn't it?
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
have to get answers right.
I used to call it cheesy pursuit. That was pretty good.
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap. I like Mousetrap.
Mousetrap's class. I really like Mousetrap. It's really good.
I like Mousetrap, like because you actually have to like put it together. That's always fun. You know what? Oh, I'm putting board games over video games. You know what I'm saying?
I am.
The only thing I rate higher on the other end is like ones that you get with good story and stuff, like Red Dead Redemption, got a good story, all that sort of thing. Like, but at the same time, bit repetitive, bit boring. You know what I'm saying?
Have you been playing any video games lately?
Nah, not really. I just watch Netflix.
Yeah, same. That's all I
Yeah.
do. Watch Netflix, play the occasional Pokemon, and drive. I've just been driving for no reason.
Just keeps going in one direction.
I have. That's funny that you say that because
Oh, mate, what were the what are the odds of that? That's
well,
like having operation pieces in a glass, mate. This is getting weird.
it is. But nah, I've literally been driving. I think that's all right. I don't think I'll get in trouble saying that because COVID. But
You're allowed to drive.
nah, mate, I've been driving bare. Doing driving up and down roads, speed.
Fast. Black boxes.
But no, I think we've established that we both think board games are better. I can't lie. So I think we should move on to song of the week.
Yeah.
And what's yours?
All right. My song of the week. Oh, I got it here. So there's a little guy I like, right? His name's Benny Sings. Okay, name's Benny Sings. Like me some Benny Sings. He has a very good Nike X tracksuit that I want. But he had a song not too long ago. I think it was either 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago. But he had a song come out with Mac DeMarco, little known Mac DeMarco, called "Rolled Up," and it's actually quite good. I like it. It's weird. It's weird. Each part, like they have like their own little verses each, but every time say Mac sings, it like the music sort of slightly adjusts, and then when Benny sings, it also adjusts. I think it's good. There's only one part I don't like when they start going la 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 la, and that bit don't like that. Don't like anyone who sings la la in their songs. I hated that Sam Smith song, and that was just called la 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 or something like that. But
That was cool.
I'm a fan of this. Yeah, yeah, it's true. Oh, I don't know what you said, but I'm a fan of this Benny Sings song. It's quite good. I like me some Benny Sings, but definitely check that one out. You haven't. You like a bit of Benny Sings. Who's that other guy you like?
What what other guy that I like?
Who threw his phone in a river?
Oh, oh, Ben Folds.
That's it, Ben Folds. He likes Ben Folds.
Very good. He's very good. I can't lie. But he's not my song of the week this week. I can't lie. My song of the
Who
week.
is your? No.
Yeah.
Who is your? This Zoom thing, it's foolproof realistically. Nothing goes wrong. Jake, what is your song of the week?
Well, my song of the week is a song that I've really liked this week. It's called "Reckless" by WizKid, and it's from his album Made in Lagos. Which he's a very good artist. He's quite out there because he's not like he's quite Afro beats esque. If you know what Afro beats is, it's sort of like Afro swing, but it's more of like a R&B version. But it's very good, very good. He's the whole album Made in Lagos is insane. Like I really like every song. First album I've listened to in a very long time. I haven't skipped a song. It's very good. I think you'd be a fan as well. Get your hips moving a little bit. Do that whine.
I've, I've heard of WizKid. What else has he done?
He did a song with Skepta called Energy.
Maybe. Yeah, he might have.
Yeah, no, he did. It was quite good. You might be thinking of Wiz Khalifa. But,
No. I've definitely seen the name Wiz. WizKid didn't do that song with 24K Carat Golden, did he?
nah.
No.
No. I'll see you on
Didn't
the.
do Mood.
Nah.
Fair enough.
Definitely go and check it out. It gives you that, kind of vibe. Makes you shake your bunda. So it's definitely one to go and have a look at. But that's my song of the week, and I'm actually very intrigued this week because I've heard that your topic is one that's going to make us chat. So I'm interested to hear it. What is your topic of the week?
Originally, it's funny because you talked about board games. I was going to talk about Lego, but I'm not doing that now because I had a better one anyway. So, but my topic, right, which I literally pulled out of the bag just before we started recording, or just before we thought we were recording. It is right. So I've been watching a lot of Netflix lately. I love Netflix. Who doesn't? You know what I mean? And I recently finished up a show. Okay, and like I don't usually do this a lot, but the ending had me a little tearful. So I was like, you know what? I like this show, and now it's done. But what I wanted to ask you, Rob, is, and the reason why I say it's a bit conversational is because we don't do a lot of this sort of thing on this podcast. But what is your favourite show?
My favourite show ever.
Yeah, or a few. It don't have to be one. Let's talk TV.
Well, me and Poppy have been recently. We finished a series recently called "The End of the Fucking World," which was on Channel 4. Don't know if you've seen it. But
Me and Lydia are also watching it.
oh, what are you on?
We've only watched like a few episodes. She's watched it all already. I've never watched it, but spoilers for anyone watching. The last thing I remember happening was they found their dad, or she found her dad in like a thing.
In a caravan.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's class, mate. I honestly like Poppy. It's the same with Poppy. She'd watched it all, and she was like, "I'll get you on it." So we watched it, and then we ended up watching the whole thing. I'm pretty sure in one sitting, which was two
Yeah.
series, which was bloody good. I can't lie. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was quite out there, but it was really good. And the actors were class. I watched a really good Christmas movie last night as well.
Oh yeah.
The Holiday with Jack Black and Cameron Diaz in it.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I keep seeing them advertise it on Netflix. And that looks alright, to be fair. I like me some Jack Black.
Oh, mate, that had me crying.
Emotionally, or
Emotionally, I cried. I was.
oh no.
Yeah, you know me. I'm a big crier.
Oh yeah.
I'm a soppy. You know what I mean?
It's true.
It's true. But I cried. So did Poppy though. So I can't like she didn't take this. But no, yeah, I'm a big fan of a Christmas movie recently. I've been watching a hell of a lot. Watching the Nativity as well. But I don't really. I like to watch TV series, but I can't seem to find any that I haven't watched that are any good
Mm-hmm.
at the moment. Have you got any recommendations, or what have you been watching recently?
Tell you what, right? So I'll tell you the series that I had been watching and putting a lot of effort into because I really liked it, and I think you would too because you like yourself some Rick and Morty, don't you? You love yourself some Rick and Morty, right? So the guy that writes that, Dan Harmon, I think his name is. He had another show before that called Community, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's got about 6 seasons long. I've heard so much about it, and I've seen like little clips and stuff, and I was like, it's on Netflix. Let's give it a watch. We're in lockdown, and I think I finished 6 series of it in about. It can't have been more than a week. So I remember like starting not long ago and being like, hey, let's watch this, and then all of a sudden it's over, and they're like first few of them seasons are like 22 episodes long. So that was like binging that bad boy. But it's so funny. Like it is really fun. Like
Yeah.
it is. And then the ending is like, but it's like funny, but then they can have moments that you're like, oh nah, that's actually really sweet. And then it ends. I'm like, oh no. But it is really good, and I recommend it. I think you'd like it. It's got Childish Gambino in it. He
Yeah.
plays Troy, and it's got other people in it, but
Didn't
that's
he
the main
write
one.
it?
But yeah, it's really good. Huh?
Didn't he write it? I'm pretty sure he did. Like, no,
Nah.
no.
Nah, he didn't, mate. That's wrong. He wrote another show called 30 Rock, and he wrote his own show that's called Atlanta. I know
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Which I want to see that too, but
I've
I don't
seen.
know where that is.
I've,
Yeah, any good?
yeah, it's actually all right. To be fair, I wasn't a fan at the start, and then it warmed to me, and I just went back to it and watched the whole thing, and it was actually really well written. But
Hmm.
um, at the start, I wasn't a fan. But I'll tell you a series that I will recommend you. You may hate it because it's quite weird. Right? Have you ever seen the series Taboo?
No. Wait, is that the one with that? Is it got Tom Hardy? I want to watch that because I used to see the adverts for it, like when I actually watched real television. You know what I mean? And I was always like, oh, this looks quite sick because I haven't watched Peaky Blinders all the way through, but I've only seen his parts like on YouTube, and I'm like, this looks like that, so I'll give it a watch. But is it good?
It's really good. It's really weird. Like me and my dad watched it, and there was points where I was like, I shouldn't be watching this with my dad because it was like it was a bit weird. Like there's quite a few sex scenes in it. It's quite like old school as well, so it involves quite a bit of incest. But it's actually very good. The actual like series itself is very well done. Because he made that with his dad. So Tom Hardy made
Oh,
that series with his dad. Like they came together to make it. And you can
mm,
see just how good Tom Hardy is at pretty much anything that he puts his mind to. So that's definitely
like,
one to watch. But
yeah, he's class though. That Tom Hardy. Like I don't have like a lot of favorite actors, but that guy's pretty solid. Like
he's my favourite. He's my
he's good. Have you
no.
seen it? He's in this one thing called Lock. That's pretty good.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty much just him driving in a car, but like he starts freaking out and all this sort of thing, and like you find things out on the way. But it's just like if you like him acting, you can just watch that and be like, yeah, I like this. Like it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Now,
Yeah, get beyond.
what do you think about him being the new James Bond? By the way,
I don't know. I think he's a bit too sort of Jack the Lad to be
yeah,
James Bond. Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like with Craig David. No, what's his name?
All of you, yeah.
No, that's a Bond song.
Uh,
What's his name? Craig Charles? No, not Craig Charles. That's the other bloke
Craig,
from Rebels.
Craig Rebel.
Daniel Craig.
I don't know.
We call him Craig Rebel. Yeah. Nah, him. Like he looks a bit sort of like you know sophisticated. You know what I mean? Like it looks like he could get a bit rugged with you, but like you wouldn't mind seeing him at like a casino. But like I feel like if I saw Tom Hardy at one, I'd think he used to be homeless and then he stole some guy's suit and then managed to get inside because he looks too sort of I
Yeah,
don't know.
but I'd
You know what I mean?
much rather him than Idris Elba.
Yeah, to be fair.
I love Idris Elba as an actor. He's just not cut out to be James Bond.
Nah, he don't really have that James Bondness about him, does he?
No.
But there is a thing to it, and I think Tom Hardy could do it because he's seen Legend,
Yeah, that's so
right?
good.
Yeah, that's really good. And he plays both brothers, but like the one that's like more all together. You know what I mean? Like he seems a bit sort of like suave-esque sort of thing. Like, of course, he's still like Londoner and all that, but I think he could still be James Bond. Or I don't think Idris Elba could be. I don't think you'd take him seriously as it. Like after seeing him in Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, like I can't take him seriously. You know what I mean?
You know, I don't know. It seems a bit of a mad jump from DJing Meghan and Harry's wedding to then being James Bond. You know what I mean? Like, stop. But
Really?
Tom
Did
Hardy,
he do that?
yeah, he actually did. He played Bosie. Can you remember that song? Bosie,
Yeah.
Bosie. Yeah, he played
He
that.
played that. Why? Big fans.
Big fan. But no, Tom Hardy. That Legends film is insane as well. I love that so much.
Hmm. That is really good. That is class.
Up there, one
It
of my
is good.
I'll tell you another one of my favourite films. I love it. The Wolf of Wall Street. I think it's so good.
I've only seen like I think the first 20 minutes of that, but I want to watch it all because it does look really good.
It's really funny. Like it's
Yeah.
weird. Like, we'll have to watch it. Tell you what, when lockdown's over, we're gonna go Gaywood Pizza House, come back to mine, and we'll watch Wolf of Wall Street.
You know, mate, I'm on board with that. That sounds class.
But no, yeah, mate, it's too good. I can't lie. It's really, really good. But it's I don't know. It's definitely not one to watch with your parents, kids. If you are listening, don't don't watch Wolf of Wall Street with your parents. But yeah, that's one definitely one of my favourite films, as well as Legend. I really like that film. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. Tom Hardy's just a geezer, and so is Leonardo DiCaprio. They're probably my two favourite actors.
They need to film together
Oh,
where like they both play James Bond.
Leonardo da Hardy, you know what I mean? Like that's gonna
Yeah,
happen at some point.
it could happen. It could happen.
Who are your favourite actors? Because I know you're a media guy, so I kind of like to hear your perspective.
Well, I do love a bit of media. I like Tom Hardy. I think Tom Hardy is my favorite actor because I've got like I went out of my way to just get all of his films because I'm like I'm a fan. I also like hear me out. Just hear me out, right? You know that guy? What's his name? Who's the Martin Freeman, right?
Oh yeah,
But mainly because he was great in Fargo, right? And I love Fargo on TV shows. Fargo is amazing. Most of the actors out of Fargo, to be honest with you. But I think Martin Freeman's pretty good. He's quite funny. He's pretty good. He's good in Ali G. If you see him in Ali G, he's quite funny in that. He's an all round geezer. There's also a guy called Billy Joel something. I can't remember his last name. He's
so
also in Fargo. Huh?
Billy Joe Saunders. Is it
Nah,
box?
definitely not Saunders. It ain't him, but I appreciate. But Billy Joel something. I can't remember his last name now, and that's gonna bother me. But him, Billy Ray Cyrus. Nah, I think that's Miley Cyrus's dad. I can't remember, but it's someone. And he's in Fargo as the Lord Malvo, but he's also in other things that I've watched, and he's really good in that. But I think yeah, it has to be Tom Hardy. I'm more into like directors than I am actors. You know what I mean?
Take me through
Like
some of your favourites, mate. I'm intrigued.
Quentin Tarantino,
Yeah.
the classic. If you don't love, what's it called? Django Unchained and his other films. There's another guy, and I can never remember his name. And the only reason I like him is because he's pretty much just oh no, Garth Edwards. I think it's Garth Edwards is either the guy that did The Raid and The Raid 2. Which yeah, if you haven't seen The Raid, oh my god. If you like, no, I'm not gonna say. If you like, I'm not gonna say that. I can't say that on a podcast. If you like people hitting each other really hard, then you'd like that film. Karate, like you know that sort of thing. Like it's good. It's good. Not like just punching your son or anything like that. Like it's choreographed fighting. Come on, don't be rude. Or it's the guy that did Star Wars. I can't remember. But and there's this other guy I like, but I can't remember his name. But he's good too.
Go-
There's a film called Free Fire. You'd like that because it's a bit like Legend. It's a bit tongue in cheek, a bit funny.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Off
Yeah,
the dome.
yeah. Off the dome. Not Ray Cyrus. Billy Bob Thornton. That's it. Yeah, he's actually class. He's really convincing. It's like a guy.
Played Lorne Malvo, I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I did say that, but yeah, he did play Lord Malcolm. Spoilers for anyone watching who hasn't seen Fargo, which I highly recommend. It's free series. I think 10 episodes each series. You know, it's not a lot. Give it a watch. Highly recommend it.
He was in Armageddon as well, wasn't
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he? And
he actually was. I like Armageddon. That's a good film. We used to watch that in science for some reason.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bruce
all the time. I've seen it like 5 times because they kept showing it in science. I think it was just because rockets.
Yeah. Quite a good film though. I haven't actually seen Armageddon. It's quite good.
Hmm.
I rate it. I rate it
To
highly.
be fair, Michael Bay, he gets a bad rap, but I think he's alright, to be fair.
Bit of a bay though, isn't he? Realistic.
Bit of a bay. He's seen Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, I actually have. I saw it in history.
Did you? I think we did as well. I like it. It's alright.
Yeah,
The highlight,
I don't know. I thought it was pretty shit. I can't lie.
most people think it is. I think the best part of that is the bits where they blow up the boats. Visually. I'm not condoning what happened at Pearl Harbor. I'm just
Well,
saying, from a film standpoint, that's the best part. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Damn. Next thing we say, favourite part of the boy in the striped pajamas is when he puts his on. You know what I mean? Like you can't say that, Jerry.
I feel like that's worse than what I said.
You can't say that.
Speaking of that, though, another show I like. I watched after I finished watching Community, right? I watched another show called Lilyhammer. I don't know. I know I watched it. It's because it has snow in it and mobsters, and it reminded me of Fargo. So I watched it. It's not good, but I really like it. It's so funny. It's really good. It's not, but it's set in Denmark or Belgium. I don't know the difference, but it's set in one of them. And oh no, Norway. It's set in Norway. So neither of those two. Unless it's Norway, Denmark. It's not, is it? It is.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
mean, I knew that off the top of my head because it wouldn't have cut to you then. But it's everyone half speaks Norwegian, and all of a sudden they start like there's one American guy, and he's in Norway, and everyone else is like speaking Norwegian, and then all of a sudden they'd say yes, my friend, and I'd be like, why not just say that for the whole thing? People stick to it. I don't know, but yeah, I like that. I like learning things from television, like how to say words in Norwegian.
Yes.
Yes, but yeah, that's what I got.
No, I respect it, mate. I respect it. No, I think yeah. I mean, Martin Freeman was class in Nativity. Right?
I mean, he's in that, isn't he? David Tennant's in that as well, isn't
He's in the newer one. Martin Freeman ain't in that one.
he? Oh, well.
Definitely.
David Tennant is in that and he's class.
I do like David Tennant. Favorite ever Doctor Who. Can't lie.
Same. I stopped watching after he left.
I watched Matt Smith. I thought he was good. Ever since then, it's gone downhill with that old bloke and now Doctor
Mm,
Woo Man. I'm not a fan. You know what I mean? Like not because of that, just because I'm just not a fan of her acting. I think he's trying to be Matt Smith too much, and it's just not working. Like,
yeah, I've seen a bit of it. She's too like, whoa, it's me. And that's what he used to do. And like, you believed it with him because like, he went David Tennant. But,
and he was the first person to do it, so you're like, wow, this is different. And now she's doing it, you're like, wow, you're copying. So it's a bit like, nah, you know what I mean? But yeah, I respect it.
exactly.
I respect
Yeah,
it.
exactly like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we should stop now.
Um,
It's getting dark. I don't know if you can even still see me. I use the window as light, and my light's going. But but still, you know, Audrey Hepburn, it's good to see you again. It's been great, everyone who is, you know, watched the podcast, enjoyed the podcast. We appreciate you. And if you're not watching the YouTube, you're alright too. But you know, we're enjoying everyone. Keep them likes coming in, keep them subscriptions coming in. Write us a comment. Come on, we deserve a couple of comments. Come on, boys. We asked for it.
we'll reply. We'll
We'll
reply.
reply. We'll reply. What are your favourite shows and or board games? What's your favourite shows about board games? What's your favourite board game about this podcast? Leave them down below because we'd love to hear them.
And if you want to create a board game about this podcast, hit us up.
Hit us up. We'll love that. That'd be cool. We'll play it.
We'll collab with Breaker on it. You know what I mean? So there we go.
Breaker want to crowdfund us for a small brain podcast board game, then we'll play it live on Twitch. You know what I mean? Like, we'll do that.
We will do.
Yeah, that's all from us from this week of the Small Brain Podcast.
And
Jake,
good morning, good day, and good evening. And we'll We'll catch you next time.
Bye.